Shortly after halftime between the Celtics and 76ers in a close game, you had a foul by Marcus Smart on Joel Embiid that led to a scuffle between the two and ended up being one of the more exciting moments in this game, and one that didn't derail the Celtics. Marcus Smart talking about the tense moment between himself and Embiid that led to him drawing a technical foul, Jaylen Brown getting involved, trying to step in there to assist Smart in that spot. Here's Smart's reaction to that play, which was just incredible right here.
I mean, went for a rebound, basketball play, went for the steal, basketball play, referee blows his whistle, calls a foul. I stop play, my arm's still stuck in there, and he tries to break it. And then I'm the only one that gets the text, so. I mean, everybody saw it. I mean, I don't have to keep talking about it. If I did that, I'd probably ejected, suspended, 3 games, 4 games, fines. But the fact that I was the only one that got, I guess, something out of that is kind of beyond me, especially defending DPOY, and that's how he gets treated. It's tough, but like I said, it's maturity. You know, I could have cracked his head open, but I didn't, and that's the maturity we had, you know what I'm saying? So we move on from it. It is what it is, and control what we control.
So he was gonna crack his head open, but he held back. There was no blood spilled here tonight. That's as good of a quote as you can get to start off a year. Smart frustrated with the way he was treated there, talking about his DPOY status. It was just Smart in his prime, and I love Tatum and Brown after the game having his back there and emphasizing that DPOY status too. Like the way that they've kind of emphasized his role and his standing on this team. I love Brown rushing in there to stand up for him in that moment, and I love Tatum emphasizing that status and that importance on the defensive end that Smart brings in this game as well. Smart was pretty impressive here, bringing the ball up, setting the table on offense, making the first pass to get Brogdon going downhill, or playing some two-man game with Tatum, even if one of the plays that they tried with a give and go didn't work there. But Smart comes away from that play saying that the poise, the maturity, and the wherewithal that they had in that moment led them to not get derailed by that and some frustrating calls. You saw Al Horford jumping up and down a few times at some foul calls by Embiid too. And then, of course, we discussed in that last video the good challenge by Joe Mazzulla to prevent that 5th foul, put the Celtics back on track after a technical foul by Tatum there. So this is a group that's come together, rallied around each other, emphasized each other's roles, and trusted each other early in this season. And a moment like that, where this team could have mentally fallen apart after getting into a scuffle like that, it was pretty impressive, along with a number of other things, particularly Jason Tatum's game tonight. I talked about that in our other video over at Celtics All Access. But Celtics coming out of this one without any ejections, without any major penalties, a few flagrant fouls back and forth in this one. It was just a fun night. And of course, a really invigorating response by Smart to that scuffle with Embiid there tonight. Fortunately, he wasn't injured on that play. Both of them came out of that one unscathed, and both these teams are going to try to move on here after a pretty intense opening night where the Celtics win 126-117. We're brought to you by com.com/Garden gets you 40% off premium subscription, and athleticgreens.com/garden gets you 5 free travel packs as well as a year's supply of vitamin D. Go subscribe, Celtics All Access, CLNS Media, and we will see you down in Florida for the Celtics and Heat and the Celtics and Magic on Saturday. We'll have live coverage down in Florida there for CLNS Media. I'm Bobby Manning. Have a good night.